to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed. Now I know it's over. I see you passing by, hand in hand, with your perfect light. My body, a ghost town, feels like someone cut out my tongue. I didn't know my heart could die this young. Oh, now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, darkest ground. But gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
Okay, now everyone should be able to hear me now. Let's see. A little bit of a mix-up with the microphone. Sorry, guys, I'm still a noob. I was saying so many great things, but basically the gist is that we were set up to cast the Space Jam versus the LCS, but they unfortunately did not show. Real quick, the Idea PC, TSM is a great team. This is why I have now donned their apparel, so we're excited. But thank you to everyone tuning in. Again, this is the ESDL. This is week 4 matchup now. This is going to be between Wizdumb and the Goon Squad. I'm just going to get the team names changed up here real quick. Again, the reason why we are switching is because the team that I was set up to cast for, Space Jam and LCS. Unfortunately, the LCS did not show, so like, comment, subscribe did not show. So we are switching over. For all those who do watch other games on the ESDL besides the ones that I cast, you should recognize the Idea PC. He will be in this game, a part of Team Wizdumb, so looking forward to casting that game for him. Should be exciting here. And we are just waiting for the ready checks to come on through. Cool. Now that has set up. The ready check has been initiated, so we should be getting this game here underway very soon. All right. Now, getting into the draft phase here, it is going to be interesting to see which picks are picked up here because we are still on patch 10.10, I believe. I will double check for you, but I do believe that is the patch that we are still on. So looking to see what the picks and the bans are going to be picked up here first. So automatically we see the Lissandra band pick up here. It is most likely targeted towards a specific player on the side of the Goon Squad here. That a lot of times in the ESDL, as most of you know, this happens because each team has a week to scout the enemy team that they're going to be facing. So what they do is they actually look at the players' matches histories and see which ones they're the strongest on, which one they have the most experience, and which one's the most comfortable on, because that is the champions they want to ban out. They don't want to give away any comfort picks. They really want to give themselves the best chance to win these games. So just now we also see the Syndra ban as well. Now she is particularly strong. She does have the ability to delete any squishy champion off the map with no magic resistance. As long as she presses Q and R, it's kind of disgusting the amount of damage she can put out. Not too surprising to see a set ban there. He is incredibly strong, able to go in the top lane, the jungle, and even be able to play it in support. So it is good to be able to see him banned out here in this game. Looks like Team Goon Squad do not want to have to do anything with that. The Idea PC is known for his set, so I not want to give that over to him. Not want to give him any kind of leeway in this game whatsoever. All right. And the Nautilus ban as well, so not wanting to deal with that hard engage that Nautilus does provide. Nautilus is a very strong support player, support champion. He's able to basically 1v1 the ADC until the ADC hits like level 9 or even 11, depending on where their power spikes come in, just because he's so incredibly tanky with his shields and with his multiple lockdowns. He can just basically be incredibly sticky for any ADC to be able to get away, and ADCs just don't have enough health right now, which is why the buff coming in 10.11 cannot come quick enough. I am telling you, it is almost, it's been way too long since ADCs have been strong, since they've had any agency in the game whatsoever. It's almost like as soon as Uzi dominated in the at MSI on Team Royal Never Give Up, they pretty much been slowly but surely debuffing the ADCs. So it's good to see that they're going to be coming back into this game. Hopefully the rest of the solo laners, the junglers, the top laners, and even the support players and mid laners as well, hopefully they've been doing enough training now that the ADCs have been pushed down, but now that they're starting to rise up from the ashes that they've been in from their graves, they better watch out, because we are hungry and we are ready to kick some booty. So it is going to be a Shin pickup here. First pick for Wizdumb, and then we are also going to see Amumu and Orianna. Amumu Orianna is a pretty good wombo combo. You basically just very easily put your Orianna ball onto the Amumu, and then he can go in with his ultimate, and then you can land the shockwave. Incredibly easy. You don't have to do any kind of mechanical plays there. So that will be interesting to see if we can see that wombo combo come through in the mid to early game. And then, ooh, the Skarner. This used to be the Team Liquid special right here. Able to go in and lock down any champion that they wish. So that will be very exciting to see in this game here. And the Ahri picked up as well. So a lot already of hard CC and incredible engage coming out of the side from Wizdumb. They want to be able to have a go button no matter what champion it's on. They want to be able to say go at any time to put a lot of pressure on the side of the Goon Squad here. And then banning out Leona, very wisely done here from the side of Goon Squad. Already seeing the potential hard engagement coming out from the side of Wizdumb, really wanting to take away as many other chances for engage that Wizdumb was trying to set up there. So good on them. But there still are other many different champions to facilitate that role. Blitzcrank will also be banned out here as well. What a great pick champion the Blitzcrank is. All right. Now, what will be the final bans coming out here from both teams? It will be the Varus starting to pinch that AD carry pull. A little bit interesting to see the Varus. It probably is a targeted ban, specifically because Xayah, Caitlyn, and even Jhin are incredibly strong right now. Those are my top 3 ADCs. Xayah is just able to put out so much incredible damage with her Feather Recall, and especially in the late game. She just can run over any game that she wishes, unless her team is feeding incredibly hard. There are those, you can't win them all. There are those games, people just, have issues with. Jace ban is going to be the final ban here coming up the side of Wizdumb. So, what are going to be the last 4 picks here for both teams? Will be the Olaf picked up, who is an incredibly strong early game jungler. And just as I was speaking that, we do get the Xayah picked up here. Obama, going to be able to pick that up on the side here from Team Wizdumb, which will be incredibly strong. And then looks like we might even get an Ornn pickup here. So a lot of buttons to be able to press. No, we're getting trolled. Could it be a Rakan? Are we going to get the Lovers duo bot lane? It could very well be, and yes, that will be the Rakan locked in. So Xayah Rakan, incredibly strong. There is not a stronger bot lane duo once level 2 hits other than possibly Caitlyn Morgana. I can't think of anyone else other than those two that can have any kind of chance to get the Xayah Rakan. Of course, Jhin Brand is incredibly strong as well, but just not as much as Xayah Rakan. So this will be interesting to see. And the last pick picked up here from the side of the Goon Squad is going to be the Misfortune, an incredibly strong team fighter in the mid game. Does fall off a little bit in the late game, but still with this early game jungler in the Olaf, might even go to the top side with that. But still, with this early game power, they might be able to turn the corner and close this game out early against the side here of Wizdumb, which I think also has a little bit of a mid to late game team fighting, not as much early game. So I can't wait to see what kind of games we're going to be coming up with here. Amumu jungle, it seems like that's going to be my guess as well. Olaf is one of those flex picks that you can occasionally flex up into the top lane, so will be good to see that coming through. And then we will have our 3-minute spectator delay here. Just wanted to be able to have as much competitive integrity for these teams. That way they can focus on playing the game and not cheating, because I'm pretty sure that most of you remember playing GoldenEye, if you're old enough, playing GoldenEye and your little brother sitting there, screenshotting you, playing Odd Job, just like hiding in the corner like, I'm going to get him. No, we don't want to see any of that. We want to make sure that both of these teams are relying on their instincts, their knowledge of the game, and their overall raw mechanics. We want that to be the prevalent in these ESDL matchups. So, since I am actually solo casting today, I'm going to be taking a quick break to make sure I got the water and everything set up. So, I will be right back as soon as the game starts up, probably about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So, be right back.
Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for this game to start up. The teams are both loaded up here, and they're getting their starting items again. This is the ESDL. We are in Week 4, so there's only one game to be played after this for deciding the playoff seedings here. So this game means an incredible amount to both teams here. If you are either fans of either of these teams here in the chat, please let's get some chants going. Let's go hashtag Wizdumb win or hashtag Goon Squad win. Let's go, baby. So just going to be standard starts here. We're not going to see any invades coming up, which is good. Just want to have a little bit of a defensive start here. Usually with a hook support like a Thresh, you typically do see invades around the gold-ish elo, which this is the average elo of these team comps here. All right. Looks like it's going to be a standard bot lane leash here for the side of the Goon Squad. Just trying to get their Amumu the blue buff so that way he can do something in the jungle, because it is incredibly difficult for me, at least, to play Amumu jungle early just because he doesn't have any kind of mana regen unless he gets that Hunter's Talisman, which he is going to be picking up here. Let's get all these portraits in the correct spots. A lot of early trading coming here from the side of the Olaf, but with the Shin, with the Grasp of the Undying, is going to be able to win those trades in the early game, because the shorter the trades are, the better they are for the Shin here, because the Olaf did go Conqueror. The bot lane here just trying to ever so slightly win the trade for level 2, not want to push the wave too much, because they do have an incredible all-in at level 2 in that Xayah Rakan duo. You can already see them trying to go in a little bit. Thresh is going to be able to land the Flay onto the Xayah, but that means that level 2 will be delayed a little bit. That is going to be started up here now. What are we going to see? The Ahri is pushing in the Orianna very well in the early game here. No engage going to come out from the side here of the bot lane. So just looking to play that safe, trying to crash that wave into the tower. And now Olaf, with those vicious strikes, is going to be able to start winning these early trades now, being able to heal up more as he gets lower HP. And a very great start here from both of these teams. Not trying to give away too much because they understand the stakes. That because we are so late into the season now, like I said, we only have one game left, so they want to get as high of a seeding as possible for these playoffs, or even potentially make it in. I was not privy to the team score records here before this game started, but still, oh, now we're going to see an engage coming off the Rakan here, but Xayah just lagging a little bit behind, unable to get the follow-up route with the feather recall there. So they will pay the price for that, and that is going to be a gank over here onto the top side. Flash away used by the Amumu. The Olaf is going to get away, and the Amumu doesn't want to go in, but that Olaf is so incredibly low, but that is going to be a tower shot landing onto the Skarner, dropping so very low. That's only just 11 HP. The Shin will have to keep his jungler safe there. But still, overall, well played there from the Amumu. That's going to be Rakan going in as well, but the Xayah is incredibly low. Is the Ignite going to come out? It surely is, but that will be heal used already, and a flash from the Misfortune. So now that we see the Ignite come down, but flash and heal is going to be able to keep the Xayah alive. Maybe could have held on to the flash and used the heal a little earlier, but Thresh holding on his abilities perfectly, really showing a presence here in this bot lane. It's going to be Rakan going in as well, but Xayah doesn't have enough health to be able to fight this, so that is going to be a little bit of a catch out there, and that's going to be the hook there. It's going to be First Blood over to the Misfortune here, able to come back into this lane. Wizdumb playing that a little too aggressively. And now there is such a huge wave that Xayah is going to miss because she did fall First Blood over to the Misfortune. So the bot lane of Goon Squad really doing a great job here of playing patiently and waiting the perfect time. Thresh showing that he has a lot of presence here in this bottom lane. Gonna get a little bit of vision onto the dragon as well. And now it's going to be a really sad buy. We're only going to see 2 long swords picked up here from the Xayah, and still should be able to pick up some of this remaining farm and hopefully catch up back to even. That is Amumu going to be caught out here from the Skarner. Fighting on the Spire is not going to be good for the Amumu. That is when Skarner is the strongest, but then the Misfortune is here. Has the Blast Gun available. It's going to be the bandage used on the Amumu. Flash on the engage from the Rakan is going to look incredibly good, but still, now he's caught out. Not really able to do too much, but the Skarner will be here. But there is no abilities available for the Rakan, so he will fall from the better collapse here from the side of the Goon Squad, really able to show out the superior rotations here. It looked like the Amumu was caught out, but unfortunately the Olaf and the Rakan just goes in a little too deep, using that flash and not having his jump back ability ready for him. But still going to be Charm landing onto the Orianna there. Electrocute is going to pop, so it's going to be a lot of damage. But still, Ahri is not winning this health lead, and that's going to be Orianna going in. Flash going to have to be used to be able to get her to safety. And that's going to be Orianna trying to go over as well. Ignite is going to come out as well, but she might have stepped a little too far forward. Barrier comes out, will secure the kill onto the Ahri, but the Skarner is healed to be able to clean up the Orianna. So well played there from the Orianna, able to recognize that she had the damage and she had the summoner spells to be able to kill the Ahri there. Now the Olaf wants to go in on the Shin. Now has level 6, so does have a lot better of ability. He's just basically holding, and that's going to be a lot of damage, so that will be enough. So Shin taken down as well. And Goon Squad coming in here with an incredible early lead, already 4-1, up 1,500 gold here as well. Doing a fantastic job and starting to win in the farm lead, especially in the top lane. Now we see 42 to 27 CS. Still relatively even in the bot lane and a slight lead in the mid lane. So really well done here from the side of the Goon Squad. Amumu is an incredible early ganking jungler. If the laners are not paying attention, he can just come in with his stun bandage. But that's going to be Skarner coming over here to the top side as well. Ultimate is not available for the Olaf, so if he gets locked down, he will surely fall. That's going to be a lot of stuns coming out. Amumu is here, does not have level 6 yet, so only has the bandage available, and that's just going to mean Olaf gets to casually walk away from the Shin Skarner. Charm going to land onto the Orianna, will do a lot of damage, but the attack move command is pretty strong right now in this early game. Level 6 available for both mid laners here. Thresh looking for an engage on the bot side. Does want to find it. Hook is going to miss, so great sidestep there from the Xayah, but not going to be able to find the follow-up route. That's going to be a lot of damage. The double tap is going to land onto the Xayah there, but now we got a fight here in the mid lane. Teleport used here from the Olaf, trying to get some pressure. Mumu making his way in. Shin going to be able to land the taunt onto the Orianna. Is going to drop very low. Skarner is here as well. How much more damage are going to be able to find? Great shockwave from the Orianna. Able to pick up 2 kills here in the mid lane. So again, great collabs. Better team play here coming up from the Goon Squad, who is really starting to run away with this game now with over a 2,000 gold lead, only at 8 minutes. Thresh trying to delay the vision clearing from the Rakan here is going to be able to do that. Xayah can't step too far forward. Amumu coming in to back up his support in that vision clearing mission that he's on. And now, in order for the Wizdumb team to come back, they are going to have to play this a little bit safer, but Rakan going in, that is still too many people available. Great flash forward here, and that's going to be Ignite going onto the Xayah, and she will fall as well. Goon Squad, again, just making the superior rotations. Amumu already is 1-0 and 3, so over half kill participation here from this Goon Squad jungler. As I was saying earlier, if you are on the side of Wizdumb, the way to come back into this game is play safe and wait for the Goon Squad to make mistakes. Right now, the way that they've been winning is they've been capitalizing on your mistakes. You're going to have to calm down and understand that, hey, we lost those early fights, but it's okay because we still have somewhat of a decent scaling comp in the Xayah, and we always have the pick potential. So I think if they just calm down a little bit, they should be able to come back into this game. Skarner is making his way over here to the top side, trying to get some engage onto the Olaf, but is just going to be able to casually walk away. Clearing out the vision, always good for his fellow top laner there. And that's going to be Cloud Dragon started up here from the side of Goon Squad. Rakan trying to face check is going to find 4 people in the Dragon Pit. And that means that it is a 1v1 here in the top lane. Does Olaf favor himself a little bit of a dive here? Just going to throw out his axes, trying to catch out this Shin, who will casually sidestep them and try and pick up as much farm as he can. Now, 71 CS lead to 31 in the top lane. Olaf really coming away with this, and that's going to be Olaf catching out the Skarner, even though he's on a Spire, is not strong enough to fight. The flash forward coming out from the Olaf, wanting to get the secure there, is going to be ultimate coming out, and the charm does land, but still there is not enough follow-up damage. Ignite used on the Orianna is going to be able to use Shockwave, and Barrier will pick up the kill onto the Ahri. So these Goon Squad is just simply outplaying Wizdumb right now. This is absolutely incredible showing in the ESDL. Taunt going to be used under tower onto the Olaf, but still not a whole lot of damage going to come through. Will be dropped very low, but not enough to get the kill. That's going to be the attack move coming out from the Orianna as well. But Shin unable to capitalize on anything there. Misfortune doing so much damage to the Rakan. That was 2 auto attacks and an ability onto the Rakan, and that is 2/3 health already gone. Oh my. She's already 2-0 and 1, just casually picking up kills while the Thresh is spoon-feeding her. Already has a BF Sword and the Caulfield's Warhammer, so enough attack damage that she'll need. Shin will be able to pick up a turret plate here, so good map awareness from him, able to get some gold back for himself, because Lord knows he does need to close this massive gap. Olaf is incredibly far ahead, already has 3 kills and 2 assists with over a 30 CS lead. 34 now make that 35 CS. That's going to be a charm landing onto the Orianna. Is going to be able to get some good trade damage. Really good sidesteps there, but just fighting in a minion wave is not going to be the best call for you, because then you're going to be able to get run down. But here comes the Thresh trying to land and engage onto the bot lane. Is going to miss, but that's going to be flash forward. Great shockwave, but that's going to be flash out from the Ahri, who does not have the ultimate available. Used most of that to find more damage. It's going to be a lot of damage going on to the Ahri as well, and she's going to fall. Shin teleport and ultimate is not going to be enough to keep his mid laner alive, and still looks like Shin might have been caught out too much. That's going to be a flash forward coming in from the Rakan here. Is able to land the knockup, but there is just not enough damage. Skarner doesn't have it, but Orianna still falling low. The auto attacks from the Rakan might be able to finish it up. That is going to be shut down coming over to the Skarner, and great flash forward from the Xayah. Might be able to pick up the Amumu here and get another shutdown for herself. Yes, Obama, bruh, able to come up with that clean kill, and that is the power of Xayah. Even low, that's going to be ultimate used as well. Feather Recall not going to lock down, but going to walk face forward into the Thresh Hook. So unfortunate. You got what you needed, and you still stayed a little too long. What is going through your head? Is the adrenaline pumping to your hands? I don't know, man. That definitely a little questionable for me there, but that will mean Vision clearing up here into the bot side river, able to take away this scuttle also. So Goon Squad now up 12 kills to 3. That's going to be almost 5,000 gold lead at 13 minutes. Starting to become a little insurmountable, and I did mention earlier in the draft, this is a little bit better of an early to mid-game composition, so they are very slowly but surely closing the window on this Wizdumb team to be able to find this victory here in Game 1. And now the CS leads is just ballooning, but that's going to be Tom going in onto the Olaf, who is going to be able to use ultimate to just walk away casually. And those vicious strikes will let him heal up nicely. Already back to half HP when he was just at a quarter. So you can see the power of the Olaf into the top lane as well coming from that. But that is still the top tower falling very low. Might be unable to pick up the final plate there. Bot lane looks like they won't be able to pick up that plate either coming into the bot side. So unfortunate from them. Orianna is making a way over here to the bot side. Might be caught up by the Orianna. Is sitting on a control ward. That's going to be Charm landing onto the Orianna. Is going to be a lot of damage. Will the Rakan be able to make her way over? Yes, he is. That's going to be a shockwave already used, so no ultimate available. Blast Cone so intelligently used by the Orianna here. And that means Xayah is caught out, already down to 1/4 HP. And the rest of the team is here. Bullet time in the corridor. That's a lot of damage. And that's going to be Skarner being able to have to walk away, but ultimate is going to be used, but I don't know if you're going to be able to find the damage. Charms lands directly after, but still, the damage is too much. Essence Reaver already onto this misfortune means she does an incredible amount of damage, and that is so juicy. I would love to see a double tap landing onto any one of those enemies. That would be an easy double kill. But still, looks like the bottom half of the... Oh, but... Orianna wants to make her way in, but is going to get charmed up. It's going to be shut down going over to the Ahri here. Orianna just a little too greedy right there. Still great punishment coming out from the Ahri, able to land that charm. She has not missed her abilities, but she's still falling behind in this game, and that is solely due to the fact that she's playing incredibly aggressive. Really want to outshine her enemy mid laner, but just unable to. Orianna has a little bit easier execution of a champion to play. And that means that the dragon is going to be started up here, and with the mountain drank being the second drink to come in here, it will either be an ocean soul or an infernal drink if the game even goes long enough for the fourth dragon to spawn, but that will be an easy mountain dragon pickup here from the side of the Goon Squad. And look at the river vision coming in here from the Goon Squad. Control ward placed in the bot lane bush. Scuttle Crab picked up. Control ward. I mean, they have got the vision game down packed. This is an incredibly macro-focused team in the ESDL. It's great to see a team like this existing at this ELO. Really well done by them. And it just goes to show you how powerful vision is in League of Legends. If you know what's going to happen, then you can go in and make engages like this with the Amumu over to the wall. That's going to force the ultimate out of the Xayah, but is going to be able to sidestep the bullet time, but Thresh is making his way over. I don't think they're going to be able to get out. As the bandage comes in onto the Xayah, that is going to be locked up coming in, and unfortunately, just too many members here from the side. Heal is not going to be enough, and that will be a double kill over to the Misfortune here, who is now starting to run away with this game at 5-0-2. Whoa, man. Talk about an engage coming here from the Amumu, knowing that the bot lane is too far pushed up, trying to take that tower. It's going to be Shockwave used on the Ahri, but will be able to use her own ultimate to get away from that. But still, so much damage coming out from this Orianna, and that's going to be Misfortune to make it way up here as well. Will she be able to land the slow that she has? Looks like it's going to be able to land a little bit of it, but that will mean Thresh actually loses his hook, and that's going to be flash forward used here from the Orianna. So many things happened, my words became two. And still, the pickups coming in here from the side of the Goon Squad. Now 17-4 kills. They're starting to run away with this game. We are almost at a 10,000 gold lead at 17 minutes. They are consistently and constantly ballooning this lead and ramping up at a great pace. It's going to be a great hook laying on Desire, who will be instantly deleted. But that's going to be Skarner pulling in a member of the Goon Squad here. Double kill picked up here for the side of the Misfortune. So much chaos, and that looks like it will be a triple kill going over to the Misfortune. So well played. Everybody collapsed around her and made sure that she could not die, and so she just free fire onto the back line. Great team play coming here from the side of the Goon Squad. Now sitting at 9-0-2 onto this Misfortune. That's going to be the Shin trying to go in, but is going to be hooked up here by the Thresh. Shutdown will be picked up from the Ahri onto the Olaf. So first death for him in this game. Maybe a little bit of an overstay coming here from the side of the Goon Squad, but still great showing here in game one of this best of two series. Xayah just barely going to miss the Misfortune here, who just wants to recall and spend all of that fat, juicy money that she has made. The Vision was able to be cleared out from the Wizdumb squad here. Did recognize that the control wards were in the river, giving Goon Squad enough information to be able to confidently make the plays that they did. And as you can see, that basically allowed them to get the mid lane turret for free, as long with that triple kill picked up by the Misfortune. So again, great map play coming here from the side of the Goon Squad. Really, really great showing here. Thresh is going to clear out the Vision. The Recon might be caught out a little bit, but that's just going to be a control ward put down here by the Amumu. Now we'll clear out the Vision that has been placed so recently from Wizdumb, so you can tell that they are basically able to have their way on this map as they wish from the side of the Goon Squad. And now it looks like we are just being in a little bit of a stall now. Even though the Goon Squad is up 15 kills, 20-5, they are not wanting to give anything over. Right now, the only thing to fight over is Baron, and taking that thing at 20 minutes is not very much advised, as the value that Baron gives in a team fight to the team that is taking him at 20 minutes is incredibly deceptive. So they don't want to have to deal with any of that extra coming out here from the side of the of Wizdumb. And it looks like the call will be just Dragon. It is going to be an Infernal Soul, so that means it should be an easy Dragon pickup here. Amumu is not, Skarner is over here on the red buff, is trying to get this engage, going to run away from the red buff in order to be here for this Infernal Drake, but that's just going to be a lot of damage going on to the Drake now. Skarner is made his way over to the wall. Is going to be able to come up with the steal. No, Amumu is able to secure it with this smite, but still, that's a lot of damage. Great shockwave coming right here from Orianna, able to land onto 3 targets. Wow, fantastic team fight, and that is going to be everybody from Wizdumb falling. Olaf will give chase with the Ahri, who's the only member left, is going to flash forward with the ultimate, basically taking the charm to the face, and that is going to be an effective chase down. Ace here for Goon Squad. Now we see the goal lead again steadily and rapidly ballooning. Now we are at 12,000 gold lead. It is incredible showing coming here from the side of the Goon Squad. Now going to be able to easily pick up this Baron, not having to worry too much about that whatsoever. And they should be looking to close out this game here, fairly certain. Maybe even a sub 30-minute win here in the ESDL Week 4. Olaf is going to be pulled in here by the Skarner. That is going to mean 0 things, as she's going to be able to casually walk away here with his Baron buff on. He's just slowly healing up. It's kind of sad to see there. But such is the life. Now it looks like Goon Squad was able to successfully reset, so they will be looking to apply this Baron. They are trying to set up a successful 1-3-1. So let's see if they're going to be able to pull this off. This will be a great strategy if they are indeed able to execute on it. Rakan just slowly but surely clearing his own wave here. But Thresh, he's so incredibly fast, it's going to be having to use Flash away from the Xayah in order to get away from that engage, because the slow from the Misfortune did land. Okay, now Orianna is pinched between 2 enemies, but Skarner is none the wiser. Now they might try and make their way over and clean up this Orianna to get a little bit of a pick here. This is the one weakness of the 1-3-1. Rakan is going to see the Orianna. Might be able to catch her out. Flash going to have to be used from the Orianna in order to get it away. Blast Cone is available. Shin teleport ultimate used in order to try and catch this Orianna. Will successfully do so. Quickness is able to land, but bullet time coming in into another corridor. Great use of that ultimate. It's going to be Rakan falling already, and Xayah has fallen shortly after. This is now a 4v3. The Ahri is going to try and land her Qs. That's going to be a shockwave onto the Skarner, who will have a lot of damage, barely missing onto the Charm. But flash forward from the Ahri falling down of the Knight as well, is going to be able to pick up another kill. But still, 4 members down here from the side of Team Wizdumb. Another double kill, and that is now the bottom lane of Goon Squad, still deathless in this game, with Olaf whacking away at this inhibitor. Xayah does not have any hope whatsoever of keeping this inhibitor alive. It is incredibly sad. The ADC buffs have not yet come in, so we are not that strong. All right, and Dragon coming up here in 1:30. That will be the next objective to be focused on here. Baron buff only has a little bit of time left, probably about 10 seconds or so. If I can look at things correctly, or maybe it doesn't show the timer. Either way, that's going to be a clean recall coming here from the side of the Goon Squad. They're going to be able to spin their gold that they have claimed. Ahri is still trying to win this game. Now, with the way the gold lead is, we are at 48,000 to 32,000 gold lead. 3 dragons over to the side here of Goon Squad, and a not great late game team comp coming here from the side of Wizdumb. For me, if I'm on the side of Wizdumb, I'm thinking about game 2 already. What are we going to do to be able to shut down the Goon Squad? We just need to be able to play a little bit safer. We need to be able to play more cautiously, and then we might be able to win some of these early game skirmishes, which is really where the snowballing started here from the side of the Goon Squad. Olaf here able to catch out the Shin. That's going to have to be taunt used defensively to get away. Ultimate already popped here from the Olaf, trying to chase down 2 members. W from the Shin is going to block a little bit of the auto click, so Reckless Swing will still be able to pick up the kill. Now Olaf trying to 1v4. He might be able to do it. Quickness going to come out here. Bullet time coming in as well, landing on the multiple members. That's going to be the Skarner shut down as well. And Olaf able to successfully pull off the 1v4. His team came in slowly behind him, and that looks like it's going to be a game-winning push here. Heal used from the Misfortune. Wanting to get a little bit of extra movement speed. Amumu is making his way forward as well. The target is the Nexus turrets. Bandit's going to be used aggressively to get a little bit closer to these turrets. Xayah does not have the damage. Ultimately going to have to be used early. Might not be able to catch out anyone. Is going to be able to catch 3 members with the Feather Recall on the stun. But still, that is too many members from the Goon Squad. This is going to be an easy game pickup. The Nexus will fall. And Goon Squad able to take an easy Game 1 victory here in the ESDL Week 4 matchup. Very, very well played here from the side of Goon Squad. Able to effectively take all of the objectives that they needed to. Really played well together as a team also. It was an incredible showing, and I want to see what happens for Game 2. Now, I am going to go on a quick break since I am solo casting today. I will turn the music back up, but when the game and the picks and bans have started, I will return.
Oh, I can't forget myself. The peace that I'm missing, it kills me inside. I need help, oh please give me back. This one pub, this one third, I'm sorry I lost it. No, I let my weapons fall. I'm drowning in the fears, and now I know that I will fall again and let it go, but I can't stop to love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the picks and ban phase here, coming out here in the second game in this best of two series between the matchup of Wizdumb, who has now opted to go onto the red side, versus Goon Squad, who will be defending the blue side here of Summoner's Rift. We already see a difference in the bans here. Olaf going to be banned out, as well as the Thresh banned out from the side of Team Wizdumb. So looking to immediately pull off the NA style of reactionary banning the champions that ran them over in game one. Now we see the same bans coming here from the side of Goon Squad, taking out the Set, the Syndra, and the Ashe, which was banned in the last game as well. Misfortune also going to be banned out here from the side of Wizdumb. Again, with the reactionary bans, we will see Amumu is going to be the first pick here for the side of the Goon Squad, able to really start snowballing the game from that jungle position, able to get successful ganks off, able to fend off offensive games coming out here from the side of Wizdumb. In that first top lane skirmish that we saw. So Amumu did have a lot of pressure, should be looking to do the same thing here in game two. Now it will be the Mordekaiser picked up here going into the top lane. That is going to be great pickup here from the side of Team Wizdumb. Will have the ability to make it a 1v1 whenever a team fight happens. We'll be able to single out a carry here from the side of the Goon Squad, so will be effective in that, as well as a Nocturne coming out. This is an idea PC special. This is one of his main champions, so it will be interesting to see what he's going to be able to do on the side of this champion here. Now, Lissandra is going to be picked up here as well. Was banned out in game one from Team Wizdumb, but now will be able to be picked up here from the side of the Goon Squad, and we will see a Poppy pick up here as well. We'll be going into the top lane. Not as strong early game as the Olaf, but still has a little bit of pressure and a lot of peeling with her abilities. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this Poppy is going to be able to get played here in the top lane. Now we see the Vel'Koz picked up here as well, possibly going into the mid lane, although could be flexed into the support role as well. With the final picks, with the final bans coming through, it's still going to be the Nautilus and the Leona band out here as well from both teams. And the Blitzcrank as well, still seeming similar. Looks like the only changes to the picks and bans were the Olaf, the Thresh, and the Misfortune, which did let the Lissandra come through. Blue Leo, I appreciate it. looking forward to you watching it again as well. That way you can really focus on, you know, third person perspective on this game and how that went through. So appreciate the love. What is going to be the final pickup here? Varus is going to be banned away as well. And that's going to be the Malphite coming in here. So most likely that will either go in the mid lane or in the support. Probably will be support. Wanted to have an incredibly easy go button. You press R and you cannot stop the rock. So will be very exciting to see what kind of team fights we're going to be able to get here from the side of Wizdumb. Looks like they are formulating a strategy because they want this game 2 win against Goon Squad, who ran over them in game 1. Shin going to be picked up here as well. Going to be taking that away from the side of Wizdumb, who was able to have a little bit of effectiveness on it in game 1. But up against that Olaf, not able to do a whole lot. That is going to be the AD carry picked up here in the Sivir. Excellent team fighting AD carry. Looking to go into the mid and late game with this composition. The side of the Goon Squad is. And that is a Renekton pickup. That is a Renekton pickup. Folks, I'm not sure what the plan is. What the call is this a... Okay, we're going to have to see where this Renekton is going to go. Could be maybe going into the mid lane and the Vel'Koz, maybe like soft flexing into the bot lane role. Will be interesting to see here, but looks like Wizdumb has something up their sleeves and they know something that we don't. So this is going to be very exciting to see what kind of execution they're going to be able to come out here with this team fight, this team composition that they drafted for themselves. Very interesting to see. Now, the spectator delay competitive integrity will be starting, and that's going to be 3 minutes. So, again, because I am now solo casting for today, hopefully we'll have a solo, color caster for tomorrow. Hopefully, if anyone's watching this stream and you want to color cast, please let me know. I'll be happy to have you on. But anyways, I'm going to go to a quick break. Just going to play some more music for you guys, and I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready here for Game 2. Getting started up here now. Again, this is the ESDL. This is Week 4. This is Game 2 between Wizdumb on the red side, taking on the Goon Squad, now defending the blue side. Goon Squad already up 1 game in this best-of-2 series. Will Wizdumb be able to clutch it out and actually pick up a win here in this game? Or will Goon Squad be able to decisively pick up a 2-0 victory in this matchup? Now, still trying to figure out which team is going where. It looks like it is a Malphite support. We do know that for sure. 100% it is a Mordekaiser in the top lane. Nocturne jungle. Still, I mean, really interesting team comp here. I want to figure out, once I figure out where each champion is going, that it will be easier to figure it out, because my best guess is Vel'Koz is going to be a bot laner, so we'll start there. But the Nookie Cookie is the mid laner, so again, just going to have to figure it out. Whole lot of craziness going on for sure. Standard bot lane leashes here for both junglers, so they will be starting on the respective bottom side of their junglers here, other jungles here. And yes, it is a bot lane APC Vel'Koz, and the Renekton will be going here into the top lane against the Lissandra. Getting poked out a little bit, but this is going to be incredibly interesting. What kind of team fights is Wizdumb going to be able to find here? It's going to be very interesting to see. Poppy able to use her Bandle Shield to negate a lot of the damage here from that Mordekaiser. So will win the early trading here. Conqueror proc, though. Poppy is going to have to be careful here in this top lane. And looks like both junglers will just do a full clear, both making their way to the top side here. Amumu a little faster as the Nocturne opts to clear the Gromp as well. Okay, Vel'Koz just trying to clear the wave as fast as he can. Is up in CS against the Sivir, who does struggle a little bit early game. But that's going to be Mordekaiser actually pulling in the Poppy, trying to find some extra damage, and will be able to. Spell Shield successfully able to negate the Malphite wheel there. I really think that is one of the most annoying abilities in the game as facing that as a bot laner. That's going to be Lissandra actually getting picked up here. First blood. The swipes are coming in, and Renekton able to outplay this Lissandra. Well played, sir. Well played. Teleport going to have to be used from the Lissandra to get back to lane. Will be able to. And now we can see a little bit of strategy is coming out here, but that's going to be Amumu making his way to the top side here. Mordekaiser just dancing back and forth, but Amumu holding his bandage successfully, waiting for the flash to come out, is going to be able to catch out the Mordekaiser here, who is going to have a big shield to pop up here, but is the 2v1 going to come through? Looks like they are just going to concede the Mordekaiser to live there, unless the Amumu stays here in the bush, but is going to get a recall set up. Very well done here by the Mordekaiser, able to escape that gank. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, we're going to be getting another camp here. The Idea PC on this Nocturne, able to get the Lissandra taken out. So really well played there. They have a little bit of a strategy for this Lissandra. And that means now that Wizdumb has taken an early 2-0 lead against the Goon Squad here. So well played by them. Well played. Okay, now that poke is going to land onto the Sivir. That means that Flash is going to have to be expended here from the Renekton. Might be caught out here, but the Nocturne is making his way over. Is he going to be able to save his mid laner? That's going to be the Nocturne going in. Might even sacrifice his own life. Now he's there for the Blast Cone. Able to get away. Teleport coming in. The Malphite has made his way over. This is going to be a collapse here coming from the side of Wizdumb. All 5 players are here. They are making sure that they have the damage to take out this Lissandra. And well played again. Looking like the team composition is coming through. And more importantly, the team coordination is there, and they are playing all on the same page. So well done here from the side of Wizdumb, now taking a 3-0 lead, getting a little bit more trade damage onto the Amumu. Now this means that the Cloud Dragon will go over to the side of Wizdumb, and again, now that the Cloud Dragon is the first dragon, I love seeing this because it means we will get a non-Cloud Dragon soul here for this game. Shin just hovering over to the bot side here, trying to delay a little bit of time. Amumu is here. We'll be able to use the advantage, but it does not land. Smite is unavailable from the Idea PC. That's going to be Ignite picked up as well. So Dragon might have been a little bit more than they could chew there. Amumu going to be able to successfully pick up the Dragon here. We'll be able to use the bandage to go in as well. Lissandra is waiting in the wings. Now again, this is another fight. Lissandra going to be able to use the claw to get in. He'll use to get a little bit more extra movement speed from the Amumu. Poppy going in with the flash dash onto the wall. We'll be able to pick up the kill onto the Malphite here, and that's going to be Mordekaiser trying to go in onto the Lissandra. We'll be able to use the blast cone, but does not get away. Tonkin Lane here from the Shen here will lock down the Mordekaiser, and just as we were praising Team Wizdumb for making superior team play calls, they get caught out here, biting off more than they could chew onto the Cloud Dragon here, and lose the Dragon, and lose the fight, and now we see Goon Squad back in this game, tying it up with only 900 gold separating the two teams. Woo! Lots of action. But now we can calm down a little bit, and we can see that there is a CS lead. Renekton is up 41 CS over the Lissandra, who only has 29. With more kills. Lissandra has already died 3 times in this early game, so still, she's level 5 compared to the Renekton at level 6 now, who has a little bit of a lane swap coming out. Looks like the Mordekaiser will now face Lissandra in the mid lane, and the Renekton will be coming over to the top side in here as well. Again, this seems to be a predetermined strategy coming here from the side of Wizdumb. The Vel'Koz able to get a CS lead over the Sivir as well, 51-33. Poppy want to go in, is going to be stunned up by the Renekton here, who does have a little bit extra trading, has that lifesteal on the queue if he needs it. Is going to ping his jungler away, who was looking towards that top side, but good trades here coming in from the Mordekaiser onto Lissandra. Amumu is hovering over here onto this mid lane, might favor himself a little bit of a gank, trying to go in here, but Mordekaiser will just casually walk away, as most beefy juggernauts do. And again, now Sivir is going to be able to even up this farm lead a little bit better. Once she has access to more mana and a little bit more attack damage, she has the ability to clear these waves incredibly fast with Boomerang Blade and the ricochets. The Idea PC is hovering over here in the enemy jungle. Might actually have caught out the Poppy. Just trying to clear out some vision there, but Malphite threatening and engage there. Does not have ultimate available, so not going to be able to follow up on that. The Poppy is trying to get away. That's going to be the spell shield used from the Nocturne, and that is 3 members here. Ultimate going to be used onto the Poppy. Not going to be able to find any extra damage, though, but the Amumu actually might be caught out here. It's going to be Idea PC picking up the kill onto the Amumu here. Great job there. Poppy might be able to get away from the Blast Cone. Mordekaiser Slow is going to land, but Poppy will be able to live safely under her turret. So again, great collapse there. Wizdumb able to collect themselves after that Cloud Dragon fumble and able to stay relevant in this game. Now, the Goon Squad was able to take away the previous game with superior team fighting. It looks like that is starting to be matched here from the side of Wizdumb, so they do still have the scaling available to them. Sivir is incredibly good late game team fighting ADC. So if Goon Squad is able to weather the storm, if they're able to slow down the team fights here and not give away too many resources, they do have an edge here in these late game team fights. Poppy going to go in onto the Mordekaiser here into the top lane, able to land the stun, but Mordekaiser will not be able to find the return damage, so we'll lose out in that trade. That's going to be Malphite want to go in onto the Sivir. That's going to be the Death Ray coming out here from the Vel'Koz, able to pick up the kill. And that is going to be Shin running away with his life. Great bot lane engage there. Now we got a top lane gank going on as well. That's going to be the Nocturne trying to go in onto the Poppy. The damage is going to come through. And that will be a kill picked up for the Wizdumb squad. Great job there, able to take on the top lane Poppy there. Not being able to be on this Olaf looks like it's hurting the top laner of Goon Squad enough to not have enough early game focus. Now, flash forward from the Renekton is doing a lot of damage, able to get away. Great job here coming out from FU, buddy, in the mid lane on this Renekton. That means the Rift Herald that was picked up earlier is going to be able to use to clear out a lot of these top lane plates. A lot of gold going over to the Mordekaiser and the Nocturne here. And now the lanes have reverted yet again, and the Renekton is in the bottom side. That should be the top lane tower being the first one to fall here in this game. So again, now we're seeing better rotations coming here from the side of Wizdumb. Renekton able to get one plate here in the mid lane, so well played by them. But looks like Amumu is trying to sneak away. This Ocean Dragon might be able to, because no one else is in position to capitalize on this. Shin going to make his way over here as well. So yes, looks like that will be a successful sneak away from the side of Goon Squad, able to take away that Ocean Dragon, which means we will get an Infernal Dragon coming up here for the Dragon Soul. So great damage on from that Infernal Soul, even with the 2 dragons picked up there as well. Now, the Vel'Koz has picked up his Lost Chapter, so doesn't have too many mana issues, able to really match the wave push of the Sivir, who is still sitting on a Crit Cloak and a BF Sword, not able to get a whole lot done. Down 25 CS against this Vel'Koz Malphite duo in the bot lane. Nocturne making his way over here to the bot lane. Teleport is going to be used from the Renekton. They look like they want to force this dive onto the bot lane here, onto the Goon Squad. Ultimate is available from the Nocturne. Going to be able to clear a control ward here, and the bot lane dive will come through. That means that just Sivir and Shin will have to run away. TP coming in from the Lissandra. Want to get it, and that's going to be ultimate used from the Renekton trying to go in. That's going to be Death Ray popped as well. A lot of damage coming in, but the turret is doing so much. Now kills are coming through from the side of Wizdumb, able to take out a lot. That's going to be Renekton falling as well. Mordekaiser has made his way over here. Does have the ultimate used onto the Poppy there, but is not going to be able to find the kill, as the tower just did too much damage here. But still, that was a 2-for-2 trade, and now they're trying to make this bot lane dive continue. Not able to find any of the lands that's going to be pulling onto the Shin, but able to use W to safely use. Taunt is not going to land onto the Nocturne, so they will be able to dissuade this bot lane dive, but still great trigger pulling coming out from Wizdumb, and even better tower defense coming in from the side of Goon Squad. And now we still see the Sivir not able to find the items, not able to finish that Essence Reaver first item, which is so crucial onto the Sivir for the wave clearing. We're still going to be sitting into the top lane alone. Malphite looking to engage. That's going to be the idea. PC actually caught out here by the Lissandra, and the Amumu combo will not be able to survive. And stepping too far forward is the jungler of Wizdumb. And again, Wizdumb is still making their looks over to this bot lane turret. Does want it to fall. Might not be able to pick up the plates, but still that means the turret will fall faster. Now, they don't have a lot of great sieging potential because they don't have an attack damage carry. That might mean the Renekton actually might be caught out here. Lissandra and Amumu, great at locking down opponents, but the control ward is going to be popped here as well. So Renekton might be able to get away from those 2 teammates, and he will. Protobelt going to try and clear out the wave, so that means another wave will be pushing here into the bot lane tower. They really want this tower. Wizdumb not wanting to concede and back away. Mordekaiser pull, not going to land on any opponents there. The Renekton is waiting in the wings. Might actually be able to catch out the Lissandra, who does pop the ultimate. That is going to be a dead Lissandra. Died immediately. Nocturne made his way over here as well. Wanted to make his way over here as well. Oh, actually does go in onto the Sivir here in the top lane. Might not be able to find the chase forward, but is going to be able to land his abilities to potentially get that. And yes, we'll pick up the kill over into the top side as well. Meanwhile, we still have the fight going in here into the bottom side. Mordekaiser falling incredibly low is going to be able to get shut down, and that's going to be the Renekton coming here trying to pick up the rest of the kills, but Shin is low. Malphite is here, though. W and Taunt have to be used to get away from those 2 enemy champions right there. And still, Wizdumb is not wanting to concede. This bot lane turret still trying to find it. They do not have great sieging potential, but looks like they will finally be able to claim this bottom lane tower that they've been sieging day and night. Finally will fall. Now, let's look at the gold lead. 6,000 gold lead now for the side of Wizdumb, really starting to snowball this game. Lissandra is not having a good game. I mean, she's 4-6, so it's somewhat decent, but that's going to be stun landing onto her from the Renekton. Ultimate will come through, able to have a lot of return damage, but still, the poke is going to come through, and the teammates are now here. Looks like the siege is going to be focused on the mid lane tier 1 tower. The strategies that Wizdumb is pulling out here in the ESDL is great. They're working out, able to... Ooh, Sivir just with a clean auto attack. That's going to be the Poppy pulled in here from the Mordekaiser. A lot of damage coming through. Knockup going to land, but that's going to be the Poppy trying to go in. The Shin able to land the taunt onto the Vel'Koz, but not a whole lot of return damage is going to be able to come through. And that means that Wizdumb is going to be able to walk away. Proto Belt trying to get a little bit of extra damage. Infernal Dragon is up. So it looks like they're making their way over, trying to claim this dragon. Not wanting the soul to go over to the side of the Goon Squad as it did in Game 1. So that will be an easy dragon pickup for the side of Wizdumb here, able to capitalize on that early game on the early game pressure and the early game gold that they were able to claim for themselves. Now starting to translate here. Okay, it's going to be the Rift Herald started up here from the side of Goon Squad, who are able to pick that up, but still the chase is coming through. Nocturne ultimate going to be used, but Lissandra is going to be able to claw herself away, but still Amumu will fall so rapidly to 4 members from Wizdumb. But still, that was the Rift Herald picked up here for the side of Goon Squad. Great capitalization from the Drake take that Wizdumb had. Rotated over to the Rift Herald. Now, once upon a time, I played Lissandra because she seems pretty fun, and I did have a little bit of success on her. Probably a little more than this Lissandra is having right now, but that's going to be the ultimate used onto the Poppy. Mordekaiser really wants to be able to land. What was that? What was that? That interaction was insane. The Poppy ulted the Mordekaiser away, but still, the ultimate from the Mordekaiser able to bring him back because you cannot leave that zone. Really interesting to see there, but still the Poppy bought herself enough time to be able to get away from the Mordekaiser. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. You learn something new every single day, even in League of Legends. Okay, now it's going to be teleport used here from the Poppy, trying to catch up this Mordekaiser, who is now having to fight 3 people with no ultimate. Might not be able to get away. There's going to be the claws here is used from the Lissandra to lock down the Mordekaiser even further, and that means he will fall to Lissandra here, picking up the kill. Now it's just a reset from both teams here. Wizdumb has a lot of gold. Looks like they've already spent it. Now up about 7,000 gold here. 15 to 8 kills. Really looking to try and push their way further. And then again, Goon Squad just trying to weather the storm. If they can, then they will have the advantage in these late game team fights. Rift Herald going to be used here into the top side, wanting to clear out this tier 1 top turret. Ultimately going to be used here from the Renekton, trying to go in. Might not be able to, but Flash 4 going to be used. And yes, clean kill onto the Lissandra under her tower. Lissandra now 5 and 8. Not having a good game, just getting bullied constantly by this Renekton. And that means that the rest of Wizdumb is going to try and make their way over here. The ultimate going to come through onto the Malphite. Will land, but not enough return follow-up damage. But Death Ray is going to be able to be used. Oh, no. And Vel'Koz ulted under tower. Tower able to take him out. And the Syndra of the Sivir will pick up that shutdown kill. But did have to use the flash and heal to get away from that. But still, well played there. Vel'Koz just stepping too far forward. Okay, and that means that a mid lane siege will be able to happen here from the side of the Goon Squad, trying to pressure this tower, waiting for the minion wave to come up. There is none, but Sivir is trying to escort it. Nocturne hovering over here onto the mid lane. Mordekaiser just trying to split push here into the top side. They are sending Sivir to clean up that top lane wave, trying to funnel more resources into that team fighting AD carry in the Sivir. I'm not a great analysis person. So the blue buff is going to be taken here from the side of Wizdumb. Going to go over to the Nocturne. And it looks like it's just wave push city. Right now, neither team feels comfortable to go over to the Baron, which would be the next objective to fight for. But they're just not confident. But that will be Infernal Drake coming up here in about 35 seconds. Mordekaiser might not be able to get away. That's going to be a whiff bandage from the Amumu, not able to connect onto anyone. And now Malphite is making his way over to this mid lane. Looks like we will see a 5v5 mid lane fight coming out here from both of these teams. Vision going to be placed here, but might be cleared out here from the Amumu. Ultimate going to be popped here from the Nectin. Does want to go in. Might not be able to, though. Doesn't have any swipes available. Just kind of waiting in the wings. Not sure what you were doing. That is ultimate wasted for nothing. So unfortunate from the mid laner, from Wizdumb. Or if you could even call him the mid laner, I don't know anymore. But did not find the engage safe to go in. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication from the team, but that is going to be the Dragon going over to the side of Wizdumb here. There will be no Smite Steal coming in, and that means that they will be able to get away with their life unless Goon Squad decides to pull the trigger, but just wants to get away. And now the gold lead is starting to stagnate here at about 6,000 to 7,000 gold. So, again, if Goon Squad can staunch the bleeding and not let it increase any further, again, they still do have a win condition in the super late game. But is this game going to last long enough? That is already 2 Infernal Drakes over here to the side of Wizdumb. Now it's going to be extra 8% attack damage and ability power for their team comp. If they are able to claim the Infernal Soul, that means that that will be a total of 12%. With the Infernal Soul coming over, that's going to be a fight coming here into the top lane as well. Amumu making his way over. Flash going to have to be used from the Mordekaiser to be able to get away, and will successfully do so. But again, the collapse coming through onto the top side. Mordekaiser just constantly being caught out here into the top side, not able to get the split push going in any way, shape, or form. And that means that the Baron is going to be looked at. Vision trying to get it set up here from the side of the Goon Squad. Shin actually might be caught out here. The death ray is going to land, but not going to be able to find any follow-up damage, as we'll have to cancel that early from the Amumu, threatening the engage. That's going to be Malphite making his way over. That's going to be a huge team fight. And yes, Amumu will fall as well. So that is already 2 dead here for the side of Goon Squad. And great engage here. Nocturne plus Malphite will be the go buttons here from Wizdumb, and that means they're going to be confident in focusing this Baron. Lysandra is waiting over here into the wings. Renekton desperately trying to find her. Not going to be able to, but Lysandra threatening the engage here. Is going to be able to use the claw, but goes in against 3 people. Is able to land a lot of damage, ultimate on herself, but still, that's going to be the knock-up here, and Zonia used as well. So Baron doing a lot of damage, and actually Lysandra able to pick up the kill, and Shin now going in, picking up the shutdown. Kills are coming through. Wizdumb overstayed. They did not successfully catch out the Lysandra, and that's going to mean that Poppy going in onto the Renekton might be able to find the kill. The chase is coming through, but the slow coming in for the Vel'Koz might be able to give enough time for the Renekton to be able to get away. And still, Wizdumb, again, overstaying for these objectives, not able to find it, but that's going to be the taunt going in onto the Vel'Koz. Barrier going to have to be used, and flash away as well. The Vel'Koz will be able to get himself to safety. But still, 3 dead for Wizdumb, and fumbling that Baron call. Unfortunately, they just weren't able to catch out the Lysandra. If they had the vision, then they might have been able to staunch that. But still, teleport going to be used here from Mordekaiser, trying to go in, but that is still teleporting into 5 people. Renekton wanted to go in as well. Is this going to be another Baron fight where the Baron taking team falls? But no, Mordekaiser does not have the damage. It's going to be locked up instantly by the Lysandra with the ultimate, so Mordekaiser will fall. Now, Malphite has made his way over. Ultimate is available from Nocturne and the Malphite. Might one of the fancy themselves going in, but Renekton not going to be able to find the gauge, not going to be able to 1v5. That means Amumu and Sivir will run away with their lives. And still, but that means Nocturne wants to go in. Ultimate going to be popped up. That is going to be Lissandra taken down already. But now you see the power of that late game Sivir. Mordekaiser gonna, Malphite gonna ultimate here. Not gonna be able to find any more follow-up damage, but will be able to take out Lucian as well. Oh, so many champions start with the letter M. It's hard to say them all when they're all in the same game. How dare I? How dare I fumble over my words? But that will still be, again, this Baron dance just happening. It's like a tango of two passionate teams strongly wanted to take the Baron. One, starting with the Baron, but then being taken away slowly by their partner, not able to capitalize on it. But that means that the Poppy might be caught out a little bit here. The chase is going to come through, but that just means the wave will be cleared out by the duo of Malphite and Renekton. A little bit of a lull now. 21 kills, 213. The goal lead, again, stagnated at about this 7,000 difference that it's been for the past 10 minutes. So the staunching of the bleeding has been successful for the side of the Goon Squad here, now threatening this mid lane tower. Malphite might not have the wave clear, but will be able to successfully protect his turret. Now, there are 4 members here from the side of the Goon Squad. Renekton trying to split push here into the bottom side, but Dragon is going to be coming up in about 15 seconds. That will be a very contested neutral objective for both of these teams trying to make their way over. Renekton is trying to get the split push pressure so that way he can draw teammates. Is able to draw 2. That's going to be the Lissandra and the Sivir trying to chase down the Renekton. Meanwhile, 3 members onto the top side. It's going to be Renekton trying to go in. Zhonya's going to have to be used onto the Lissandra. Might not be able to find anything, but that means the Nocturne is going to be able to go in. That's a lot of damage onto the Poppy. Is going to be able to use the ultimate, but not charging it enough, so that means that they will stay. Now the rest of the team is here. Death Ray used by the Vel'Koz does a lot of damage. That means it's going to be a team fight win for Wizdumb. They are able to clean it up. Only Sivir remains. That means the Dragon will surely fall to Wizdumb, and they are able to now pick up 3 Infernal Drakes for themselves. That's going to be 10 damage, percent damage increase here from these Infernal Dragons. Excellent job. Sorry, 4 times 3, that is 12. I can do math. I passed the 3rd grade, I promise. 12% increase on the damage onto this Wizdumb team. Now able to successfully find it. Now looking towards Baron. Might be able to do it, but the recalls are coming up here for the side of Goon Squad. Clearing out the vision here is the idea PC. They are successfully starting up the Baron. That is going to be a control ward placed in as well. So now, there are no teleports here for the side of Goon Squad. That means that they might be able to take it successfully. They are doing it incredibly fast, so no, Goon Squad does not have any chance to take this Baron. That's going to be a clean Baron take here from the side of Wizdumb, who were able to get a successful team fight into the bottom side, turning that into 2 neutral objective takes. And now the farm lead is evened up here. The Sivir now at 164 to the Vel'Koz's 171. But the Vel'Koz still sitting at a lead now, 5-1 and 6. And the Renekton has such a great showing here into the mid lane coming out of the side of the Team Wizdumb. Really showing mental fortitude is this Wizdumb team. They were stomped so heavily in game 1. I mean, it was crushing. And now to see them actually have the mental prowess to reset themselves, focus on what they need to do, and pull out such an obscure strategy from deep in their playbooks, now starting to actually pay off for them. As we see grouping here in the mid lane as well, this is the NA Ram as we have so customly seen. Baron buff coming through, but this is a successful 1-3-1. Mordekaiser and Renekton are in the side lane, split pushing, trying to get their pressure going in. Sivir is going to try and match the Mordekaiser into the bottom lane. Meanwhile, while the Lissandra is going to try and match the Renekton here in the top lane. Might not be able to, and that's going to be a go button. Bork going to be used on a Lissandra, who does have to ult herself to stay into the stasis. but that means that the mid lane tower will fall as Poppy has to try and rotate over here as well. That means the Mordecai is going to be able to take out a turret as well. So Baron Empowerment is doing well here for the side of Wizdumb. Now Amumu is only left here to defend the mid lane tower. Now it's going to be Shin coming up here as well. So 2 members now having to match this Renekton, who will be happy to let this Baron cannon minion push. That's going to be a lot of damage. The swipes and the stun used here from the Renekton. Another tower is going to be destroyed. That means the inhibitor will fall as well. So Wizdumb really pushing in with this Baron buff, doing an excellent job of doing the 1-3-1 split push here. Ultimate going to be used here from the Nocturne is going to go in onto the Poppy, who will slowly but surely fall. And that means that, again, another top lane turret, Death Ray going to be used, but not going to be able to find any kills. Mordekaiser are going in onto this Mumu, who will be able to take down the Malphite there, but still, double kill picked up for Vel'Koz. They are successfully pulling out this 1-3-1 team fight, and this 1-3-1 Baron play. Again, top turret going to fall. This is so textbook. This is a clean textbook Baron 1-3-1. All members are down here for the side of Goon Squad. So that means that it surely will be a Game 2 victory here from Wizdumb, able to pull themselves back and make it a 1-1 tie. Congratulations, Wizdumb, able to really focus back. Wow. Such a great awareness coming out here from the side of Team Wizdumb, really focusing, trying to get that comeback win, being so devastatingly taken down in Game 1, but still, great mental fortitude. Yeah, we can get an interview. If you're ready, you know what to do. You're the Discord master, and I am but a Padawan. Well, hold on. Let's see if I can get this thing going on. So let's call the Idea PC, who was the jungler. We'll get set up here. But man, what an excellent, again, I can't stress to you enough how much mental fortitude you need to be able to come back from a Game 1 victory like that. But now we are joined here by the Idea PC, who was the jungler for Wizdumb, able to come back in that Game 2. Tell me, what was it like, man, being able to come pull off that comeback win? Hold on, I cannot hear you. I have failed miserably. This is why I'm not the Discord master. Discord, I need to go here. What about now? Can I hear you? No. Okay, output device. There we go. What about now? Oh, this is so cringeworthy. It looks like it's going to actually be coming through now. Oh, no. Hold on. We're having some more technical difficulties. Okay. Oh no, this is not good. I'm out having to interview 3 different people from from Wizdumb. So
I can leave.
No.
Yeah, I can leave.
No, you're totally fine. This is just me having to rise to the challenge, just like you guys did in Game 2. Talk to me a little bit about that Game 2 victory, guys.
Yeah, we just tried to have fun with it.
Yeah, honestly, last game of the season, obviously, we had a lot of problems throughout the season with substitutes, with players, things like that. So, kind of getting a slow start. But after game 1, we just decided to play some champions that we felt like playing, something we felt comfortable with in game 2. And, it worked out. We had fun, like Faye said.
Yeah, it was incredible because I see the Vel'Koz pick and I'm like, okay, great, good mid laner, and then the Renekton comes in for the final pick and everybody's just going, what? You imagine like the Jackie Chan meme or something like that. You're like, this doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but you guys were actually able to pull it off. So congratulations on that win. You mentioned this is the last game in the season. So where did you guys finish at in the standings? Is there a playoff hopes?
We are tied in 3rd place with Goon Squad at 1-5, so we will be moving on over to playoffs. We have our bye week next week, and then we'll be playing a playoff game. And it looks like, actually, if you want me to, I can look it up on the dashboard.
Yeah, that would be dope. Let's get some talks here from the Nookster, who I assume was the Nookie Cookie, having to flex a little bit. Tell me, what was it like for that Game 2 victory?
Fun. I don't know. Why am I being put in an interview as such?
Spotlight.
I mean, well,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
I'm just going down in order. You know, the Idea PC is number 1, and then, you know, you're number 2, and then Slow Seth is, you know, number 3. So it's just how it works, you know.
Wait, what do you mean number 1, 2, 3?
Just in the way the Discord lineup is. But anyways,
Oh, okay.
so what was it like actually having to flex down to the bot lane playing that Vel'Koz? Is that something you've done before?
Yeah, actually, it's something that I've actually done. The thing is that I actually
tried it
knew
last week.
Vel'Koz and Syndra and Oriana are the champ that I just happened to pick up this season. So I guess my main is still not banned. So I
Okay.
don't know. I've been playing Vel'Koz ever since he came out, so I feel very comfortable just bringing him to pretty much any lane except for jungle.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a successful Vel'Koz jungler, but still, you know, it was great to see a team comp that made 0 sense whatsoever able to actually work. What really actually came through together was the team coordination and the collapses, especially in the early game. Now, a little bit of a fumble over the Cloud Drake, but still, what was the team comms like in this game too that really propelled you guys to win this second game here?
I think it's just the fact that we just sort of gave up after the first game. We were just like YOLO it.
Yeah, pretty much it was.
YOLO.
You know, like we noticed like in a lot of our previous games, you know, like everyone's pretty quiet. Like we lose some games and team communication like breaks down. And I think this game, just kind of being comfortable on champions and knowing it was our last game, made us play a little looser, which I think worked well for us in the end. And you know, I mean, we had our substitute actually, which was Buddy. He was the mid lane on the Renekton there.
Okay.
And yeah, we kind of going into the draft for game 2, we had decided that we were going to put Nook down in the bot lane because, you know, she can hold her own in lane. And, you know, we kind of had some issues bot side, and we figured that the substitute was a stronger solo laner as well. So, you know, taking him out of the support role, putting him into a solo lane, kind of allowed him to be unlocked as well as Nookie. So just overall, it worked for the team, you know, dynamic. And then as far as the comms went, you know, playing Nocturne, I could pretty much jump in on any fight. So just like making some shot calls, being like, all right, let's go. And like the team collapsed and we all just communicated properly. So
yeah,
super proud of the team, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the best Nocturne that I've ever seen you play. You know, whenever we solo queue together, I don't ever see you like jumping in for my team fights. So it's good to know that you're there for your actual team.
yeah, of course.
But
Well, I was able to smack the Poppy around top too, which was nice. We know because we noticed that their
really
top
worked out
laner
for
really
us.
only played one champion, which was Olaf.
Yeah.
And I think it just worked out for us. You know, it's like we had the you know, the Vel'Koz, the Renekton, and the Mordekaiser pick, so it was kind of hard for them to dictate like which of those champions was going to go where. So I think, you know, we won the draft and we won the game.
Yeah, you definitely confused the heck out of everybody, so that allowed you to win the draft for sure. And then, especially in those later game team fights, the Baron dances, so crazy. It was like back and forth. The team that started the Baron died. Then the other team would start the Baron, and then they would die. So what was it like in those comms being incredibly stressful, just like, especially when the Lysandra just hanging over the Baron pit, and then came in with the Shin teleport? I assume you guys are like, guys, why?
It felt really bad dying there, you know, because we got the kill. I think it was on the Shen and someone else.
Yeah.
And we're like Baron, you know, like let's call for the Baron here. And unfortunately, they had too many members by the time, you know, we weren't able to burn it down quick enough, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, and the plan was to ult for me to ult the Lysandra as soon as she came in, but her ult went off quicker, so we were kind of just stuck there in her damage, which felt bad.
Yeah. So so you're saying that her point and click was way better.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yep. But coming back into the fight, you know, we knew we had some vision down in the pits. We knew that they were starting it right away. then the Renekton was extremely fed, right? And so he was able to pretty much go in and get a lot of the zoning, zone them off the actual objective.
Yeah.
And then I was able to ult in and kind of follow up with the chase. And then once we actually got those follow-on kills, we were able to get that Baron, and then we just kind of talked it through, and we're like, okay, 1v1, Mordekaiser go top, Renekton go bot, me, Nook, and Obama Bro, we're all just going to stay mid, and we wait for the waves to crash, we wait for them to rotate, because we knew that they were not stronger than us in those solo lanes, so they couldn't really, press in like the one-on-one and actually get a kill.
Yeah.
So we knew we could just sit there with the Baron, let the Baron minions do their job, and then close it out.
Yeah, and it was such a clean 1-3-1. I remember talking about it in the cast. I was like, this is the cleanest 1-3-1 I've ever seen in the ESDL. So great job on the coordination there. Great job on winning Game 2. Will be interesting to see what you guys are able to do in the playoffs. I would say just do what you guys did in this Game 2, and you might, and who knows how far you can go. But we have a little bit of so the Blue Leo 34, he's in the Twitch chat right now. He's like he's talking a little bit of smack right now, saying he 1v4'd y'all in the Baron and stalled till the team came. So he's like, yo, what you gonna do? I would say bro, take that L.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean the one, yeah, but I also turned around and did the same thing and stalled them out of Baron with my teleport in when they were doing it. So
I mean, in the end, they had quite a few substitutes. So to be honest, I don't care what a substitute says, because they're just here to troll.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's how I feel about that, Faoline.
There's nothing better than a little bit of friendly banter going on in between the games. But again, congratulations on winning Game 2. And that's actually going to do it for me here and for the cast in the ESDL. We will have another cast tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Again, I'm your host, Faoline, and congratulations again to Team Wizdumb, able to bring it down to a 1-1 tie. Again, good luck in your games.